And I'll take more reaction then to this developing story. That just happened now as we came online, as the National Assembly releasing a statement that the report is now officially published on its website. The African Transformation Movement President Vuyolwethu Zungula, they brought the matter to the National Assembly, and they've been calling, of course, along with the other parties, for this Section 89 process to be instituted. He joins us now on the line. Good evening, Mr. Zungula, and thank you very much for your time. Do you feel vindicated then in your call at this point in time, where it does seem at this point the panel suggests that there may be a prima facie case for the president to answer as far as a serious violation of Section 96 of the Constitution, the PRECA Act, Section 34, and as you had put in your submissions, that the president could be finding himself in a situation involving conflict of interest between his official position and his private business.
What's important for us as the ATM is that, firstly, we've done our part, because our part was to make sure that the president does account, and there's no executive action that will not be scrutinized if it's in the best interest of the people. And we feel vindicated because it was and it still is our strong belief that there was prima facie evidence that the president has violated the Constitution. Now, when this panel comes with that same determination, we feel vindicated because people would say we were playing politics, whereas this panel is not a political body. It has come with a conclusion that is based on law, based on the evidence that is before them. So we hope that as we are moving forward, on Tuesday, the members of parliament will vote for the impeachment process to actually proceed, because these are serious and grave allegations and serious prima facie evidence which no country would want a sitting head of state to be involved in such. So it is our view that next Tuesday will be the litmus test for members of parliament whether they are truly for a South Africa whereby all people are held accountable by the law, or they are going to protect a person even if he has committed the gravest sin against the Constitution.
The president is set to be addressing the NCOP tomorrow. Should he still continue with that address, considering the kind of findings that this panel has come up with?
Because, this recommendations and this report clearly shows that we've got a person that is a constitutional delinquent. We've got a person that commits the gravest sin ever witnessed in our country as a sitting head of state. If I were him, I would resign on the spot and make sure that I do speak, I follow my sword. Remember, he did say if he's caught on the wrong side of the law, he is going to, he's going to step aside. He's going to remove himself from position of power. That's what he should do now. He should just resign, allow all of the processes of investigation from the Hawk, SIU, and all other state agencies to proceed without him being in office, while he's been confirmed by the panel that there's prima facie evidence that he committed all of these grave allegations against the Constitution.
Can I quickly read for you the statement from the president that has just come in as I'm talking to you? It says, the Section 89 process has presented an unprecedented and extraordinary moment for South Africa's constitutional democracy. The conclusion of the panel requires careful reading and appropriate consideration in the interest of stability of government and that of the country. What are the undertones? What is the president indicating?
Look, he can't be telling us about the stability of government. If you are caught on the wrong side of the law, step aside, move away, resign. You can't be wanting now to manipulate people to think that if you are no longer the president of the country, there will be instability. That should not be his approach, because the panel was asked to do exactly what it has done. What the panel has done has given a report that states there is prima facie evidence. Now, we can't be faltering the panel based on the rules of the parliament, because it is parliament that came up with these rules that there must be an independent panel, and this is what the independent panel must come up with. Therefore, the fact that now he's trying to manipulate the country clearly shows how wrong he is to be the president of the country, and how serious these prima facie evidence are to the functioning and well-being of the entire country.
President of ATM, Vuyolwethu Zungula, appreciate your time. Thanks so much for coming on.